Hello and welcome back. Today I will be ranking all the SMGs from Stalker, GAMMA and EFP on a tier list from F to S tier. I'll try to indicate which mod pack unique weapons are from, but I apologise in advance if I mislabel one. If I do not specify a mod pack for a weapon, then that gun is in both mod packs. If you disagree with one of my ratings, come join me while I'm live on Twitch. Link will be in the description, or leave a comment down below. If you're enjoying my content, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Before the video starts, I'll be using the latest version of Boomsticks and Sharpsticks mod. As of making this video, they have not been integrated into either mod pack, but maybe in the future. I'll specify which weapons are from the latest update. First up is the 9mm variant of the AUG. This gun is okay all round. It has a good fire rate, a good selection of scopes, shoots 9x19 which isn't too bad for taking out stalkers or mutants. However, it is quite a lot of horizontal recoil, making the gun quite hard to control. This gun would go into B tier if it wasn't for one fact. The gun uses NATO rifle parts but is classified as a pistol, so it uses a pistol repair kit. This kit can be bought from level 1 traders, meaning you can get repaired NATO rifle parts without needing any tools. Due to this, the gun will go into A tier. Next is the Bizon. This gun has a large capacity but cannot be used to its full potential due to its slow fire rate. The initially used ammo of 9x18 isn't good, but can be upgraded to 9x19. This redeems the gun a bit, and with a decent selection of scopes, I'll put this gun into B tier. The Kiprais has a fast fire rate, but that is its only real positive. It is stuck using iron sights, which isn't too bad for an SMG but isn't ideal. But the main disadvantage is the gun only being able to shoot 9x18, which is a weak round. The Kiprais will go into C tier. Two variants of the Kiprais which come with the latest BAS update are the Kiprais Obligor and Nonpro. These are basically modernized versions of the Kiprais, which come with lasers and the ability to attach sights. They can also be converted to use 9x19. This fixes a lot of previous issues but is still limited to a 30 round mag. This gun will be moved up to B tier. Another variant is a Zhmich. I'm definitely saying that wrong, but this SMG shares all the same traits as the previous two SMGs, but comes with a massive 81 round drum mag. This once again solves the issues of the previous Kipraises and will make this gun A tier. Up next is my favourite SMG in the game. Unfortunately, it is exclusive to GAMMA. The Kiprais Vector has one of the fastest fire rates in the game of 1100 rounds per minute. It has a decent selection of sights, but its other main advantage is shooting the 45 ACP caliber. 45 FMJ is okay against stalkers, but the real usage is with the Hydra Shock rounds. These rounds have extremely high damage. When combined with the high rate of fire, this gun will shred through mutants. This is the first S tier weapon. The MP5 and all of its variants, including the SD versions with the integral suppressor, are all practically the same, so I'll be rating them together. They shoot 9x19 and have a good selection of sights, including some magnified scopes. The fire rate isn't too bad and the magazine size of 30 is also okay. The gun is really just okay all round, but not great, so it will go in B tier. However, a variant of the MP5 which does stand out is the MP5 Fraiser. For one fact alone, it shoots 45 ACP rounds. As explained in the Vector section, this round shreds mutants. You could argue that this gun is better than the Vector, as it can attach long-range scopes to snipe mutants with, unlike the Vector. It can also fit in the melee and vision slot. The main difference is the Vector having just under double the fire rate. This is a good replacement for the Vector for non-GAMMA players, and another S-tier gun. The next two guns are practically identical. The MP7 and P90 are both amazing guns at taking out stalkers. The main reason being the ammo that it shoots, 57x28 having decent armor penetration. It has a fast fire rate and a good selection of sights, and can be in the melee or vision slot. The main difference between the guns is the P90 having a mag size of 50 instead of 30. This can make quite a difference when going against multiple stalkers, so the MP7 will go into A tier, whereas the P90 will go into S tier. The PP2000 is another okay SMG. Not great, but okay. It shoots 9x19, has an okay selection of scopes to attach to it, and a magazine size of 30. The fire rate is not too great, but also isn't too bad. The gun is similar to the MP5, so will also go in the B tier. Similar to the MP7 is the SR2M. This is another SMG which primarily uses against stalkers, as the ammo has decent penetration. It has a good fire rate and a 30 round mag, but only has access to one sight. This gun will go in B tier. Upgrading the SR2M will get you the SR2M Modern. This section will also include Mangun's SR2M, as they're quite similar. These guns have all the same benefits as the regular SR2M, but have the advantage of being able to attach more sights. Some of these scopes are magnified, which when combined with the decent accuracy of the SMG makes a good long-range weapon. These two guns will go in A tier. Exclusive to the Gamma mod pack is the Thompson M1A1 and the Thompson 1921. The M1A1 is not good. It has bad iron sights with no option of additional sights, and has a very slow fire rate. The only redeeming factor is that it shoots 45 ACP, but that does not matter due to the fire rate. This gun will go in C tier. The 1921 is similar to the M1A1, but has a faster fire rate and a 50 round drum mag. This improves the gun to B tier. Next up is one of my least favourite SMGs, so I apologise in advance if I am biased, but I really just don't like how this gun performs in Stalker. The UMP is quite similar to the Thompson in the fact that they both shoot 45 ACP, but it has a very low fire rate, making it hard to kill mutants with. Sure, you can attach sights to this gun unlike the Thompson, but the other disadvantages make this meaningless. With only a small mag size of 25, I will have to be really harsh and put this gun in D tier. Not because it's necessarily terrible, but because it doesn't really serve any purpose. The PP90 is very similar to the MP5. They both shoot 9x19, both have okay fire rates, attach the same scopes and have 30 round mags. Therefore this gun will also go in B tier. Now on to the worst SMG, the VZ61 and all its variants. It shoots 9x18, which is a weak round, has the smallest magazine size of 20, and has bad iron sights with no option of other sights. The only positive is the fire rate being okay, but that does not matter if you run out of bullets in a second due to the mag size. This gun deserves F tier. In the latest BAS update, there are two new variants of the VZ61. The VZ61 Improved and Polymer's VZ61. They both are a bit better than the base VZ as they both can attach some sights and have lasers. The Improvised has a 30 round mag and the Polymers have a 60 round drum mag. Because of these changes, the Improvised will go into D tier, whereas the Polymers will go into C tier due to the drum. Finally, and almost not making this list as the game classifies it as a rifle, is the PPSh. This is the only SMG which shoots 7.62x25. The round isn't too bad, sitting somewhere between 9x18 and 9x19, which is extremely cheap, which is required for the PPSh as you'll be mag dumping this gun's 70 round mag a lot due to the extremely fast fire rate. But due to its lack of sights and bad iron sights, this gun will go in C tier. So that is my tier list of all the SMGs in EFP and GAMMA. What do you think? Once again, feel free to come join me when I'm live on Twitch, or drop a comment down below. Link to my Twitch will be in the description. Hope to see you guys there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.